Paul Brown here from Wealth21. Put together this presentation to summarise the key points out of the budget for 2017. It's important to recognise that anything in this presentation is of a general nature only. Please seek advice on your particular circumstances before acting on anything that's covered in this presentation. We'll just go through some of the key measures from the budget that was announced. First of all, looking at taxation, there's a couple of points to consider. Firstly, the higher education loan thresholds have been changed. Currently, that thresholds are over $55,000. The income threshold when loan payments are required to commence has been reduced to $42,000 now. So there's a lower income threshold that triggers the repayment of those loans. The other important aspect from a taxation perspective is that from 1 July 2019, the Medicare levy will increase from 2% to 2.5%. Another taxation provision for small businesses. We have an existing provision in place where for small businesses with turnover of less than $10 million, they get an immediate deduction on eligible assets costing less than $20,000. So those provisions currently apply, but they've been extended until 30 June 2018. Moving now on to superannuation. There's a couple of provisions in this area. Firstly, contributions from downsizing from 1 July 2018 for people over the age of 65 who downsize their home. Each person can contribute up to $300,000 from the sales proceeds of their family home into superannuation. So this is an additional amount above and beyond the normal non-concessional cap. And so one of the conditions, though, is that they have to have owned the home for at least 10 years. But all of the other conditions relating to contributions for people over the age of 65 don't apply. So there's no requirement to satisfy a work test. There's no age restriction. And also the 1.6 total super balance limit also doesn't apply. The other superannuation provision is the first home saver superannuation contributions for a first home deposit. Individuals can contribute up to $15,000 per year with a maximum of $30,000. And this applies to contributions from July 2017 and they're accessible after July 2018. Depending on the type of contributions, there may be tax that applies on the drawing out of that money for the home deposit. There is a calculator at budget.gov.au/estimator where you could type in different scenarios to calculate the potential benefit. Moving now on to Social Security. Just one main issue there is the reinstatement of the pensioner concession card. A number of people after January 2017, when the asset test changes were implemented, a number of people actually no longer qualified for a Centrelink age pension and therefore lost their pensioner concession card along with some of the benefits that applied there. Those pensioner concession cards are now to be reinstated. So that's good news for people where that was applicable. So just summarising, looking at the impacts and opportunities for superannuation, continues to be an attractive source of retirement income. There's opportunities to save for home deposit through tax-effective contributions to superannuation. And we also have the additional super contributions for the over 65s when downsizing their family home. Social Security, relatively minor changes, just the pensioner concession card being reinstated. So if there's any questions that you have about your own particular situation, please feel free to give us a call or talk to a qualified financial advisor about the impact on your circumstances. As always, if you have any questions, please feel free to send me an email or give the office a call. Thank you very much.